Ladies and gents, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this. I would appreciate that so much. And we are going to talk about why I love Returnal. I've played a handful of roguelite games in the past. To me, they can be hit or miss. But let me tell you, I love when I find a roguelite that hits all the right parts for me. And oh my goodness, Returnal does that to me 1000% so. Let's dive into this beautiful game and talk about why I love Returnal. Returnal is a fantastic roguelite game with a great sense of accomplishment. With its phenomenal, highly polished gameplay that feels so good and right to its beautifully crafted and eerie world that keeps me coming back for more. Returnal has infinite replayability because each run is randomly generated. No two runs will be the same. Housemarque killed it with this game and truly made a wonderful, crafted roguelite. I want to talk about the story briefly. Don't worry friends, no spoilers here. You play Celine, a space explorer who crashes on an alien planet called Atropos. Celine is stuck in a time loop on this planet. You have to figure out what's going on and how to get out. I'll leave that for you guys to find out. I really enjoyed the story and I felt it had good pacing. I want to talk about the haptic feedback with the PlayStation 5 controller. I feel like it's 100% worth talking about. When you start a run, it's raining, and you can feel the rain on your controller. Well, it feels that way, I should say. The rumbling feature in the controller is fantastic. It's hard to explain. It's one of those things where you have to feel it for yourself. The sound and rumble feel of the rain on the controller is something special, and I feel more immersed in this world. You feel a slight rumble when you start to sprint. You also feel a little rumble when you aim your weapon. You will feel a rumble when you pull the trigger to fire your gun. You also feel a lot of tension when you pull the trigger back to use your unique ability with your weapon. Reloading weapons is like Gears of War, something that I really enjoy. When your gun overheats, you need to reload it at the right time. This also has a slight rumble feel to it. Overall, I loved the haptic feedback and it made the gameplay more satisfying to me. The gameplay in Returnal is so polished, incredibly smooth with precise input controls. Blasting away aliens with many different excellent weapons feels so right and couldn't be more fun. Dashing around to avoid alien projectiles and reloading when necessary at the right time is gratifying to me. You get a nice variety of weapons that sound amazing and pack a punch, even more so with the haptic feedback from the controller. Returnal's melee is so gratifying. You get a sword that looks like a lightsaber. I love that. The blade is powerful and feels incredible to slice the aliens. I also like that you need to use it strategically. Lots of fun and a great addition to the combat. Parasites in particular, I like a lot. When you attach a parasite to your body, it gives you a buff and a debuff. It's your choice if you want to attach it. I've found parasites that have helped me quite a bit on some of my runs. It's a great feature of this game. Returnal's particle effects and destruction is outstanding in this game. It's impressive to see the beauty in the effects and the incredible devastation your weapons can do to certain parts of the environment. Throughout your journey, you find weapons and other items to help you take out all the bosses in the game. There are also two currency types in the game, Obolites and Ether, both used to help upgrade Celine during your runs. I will say that Returnal is a challenging game. If you die, you start at the beginning of the game, losing all the items you required during that run. But fear not, because there is excellent news. You are learning more about what's going on with every run. You also find permanent upgrades throughout your journey, so Celine is becoming stronger and stronger with time. Challenging but fair because the permanent upgrades you find give you the edge in combat and make your runs a little easier with time. Returnal has 6 biomes, beautifully crafted biomes that feel unique and so much fun to explore. It's best to explore each biome fully. That way you can beef up Celine during your runs. It makes a huge difference when you explore each biome thoroughly. I had an easier time taking on bosses from exploring. It's also a lot of fun and satisfying to find items and take out aliens while becoming stronger and stronger. Every time I play this game, I always explore everywhere. Returnal boss fights are so much fun and varied. Each boss looks fantastic and has different combat mechanics. I enjoyed learning their attack patterns and felt so satisfied when I defeated each one. I love when a game can make me feel happy and satisfied. Returnal nails that feeling. Returnal has a nice variety of enemy types. It's fun to enter a new biome and take on new enemies. This keeps you on your toes and feels fresh. Returnal has wonderfully crafted, eerie music that feels unsettling. I get Alien and Aliens vibes from this world and music. It adds tension while also making my palms sweat when I play. A great feeling that I enjoy. It adds to the excitement and pleasure that I get from playing this. My friends, Returnal, in my opinion, is a must-buy for PS5 owners. Not only did House Marquee create a beautiful world, but they made a game that is so much fun to play and feels so good every time you play it. It's a type of game that keeps me coming back for more and knowing I'll have an absolute blast with every run.